Eternal winter. Once upon a time, far away at the foot of a hill, in a humble farming village, there lived a jovial young girl by the name of Elsa. She lived with her foster family, but Elsa didn't know that.
Father, look at our mustaches. Thick, curly, and grand.
All right, you two. Now go. Mother, is it strange that my hair is different from all of yours? What? Why?
Your hair is magnificent.
It's not just the hair. You all have freckles while I don't have any. My skin is paler too. Elsa, don't worry about things like that. You are our daughter and we love you. Isn't that enough?
I've set the toast, cheese, and nuts.
But I want
Cheese and honey. Cheese and honey.
Here.
This is delicious. I still don't understand how they don't like it.
Elsa always felt like something was amiss in her life, but could never quite figure it out. One sunny day, Elsa decided to go for a walk up the hill.
It's so beautiful up here. The flowers are so pretty. If I gather some and give them to Mother, she'll be able to sell them and make good money.
However, while gathering them, her fascination blinded her from how deep into the wood she was heading.
The sun is so warm. I'll just rest for a little while.
Elsa slept soundly until the sun had set, and she awoke with a start.
Oh, no! I'd better hurry home.
However, she couldn't see in the dark and only went in deeper where the winds felt as cold as ice.
What is this place? I must get out of here. Oh!
But the strong winds only led her astray. Elsa desperately looked around for shelter.
There! I must hurry. Hello? Oh!
As her eyes closed, the door opened and a tall shadow loomed over her.
Please, help me.
The next morning, Elsa awoke to find herself in a warm and luxurious bed.
Where am I? Oh, right. I came here last night.
Elsa was glad to find warm food at her side and ate it hungrily. She noticed that the room, although dusty, was well furnished.
I'd better go find the man.
She wandered out of the room to find the man sitting facing the roaring fire. You're awake!
Yes. Thank you for helping me last night.
Since you're fine, you should return home. Your parents must be
Goodness! Are you okay?
Leave! As she left the strange house, she felt the winds were now gentler. She gazed in wonder at the frozen trees and white snow.
How strange. We are currently in spring and the wood is beautifully green. And yet, how is it winter in this one part?
She soon came out of the frozen part of the wood. Elsa!
Elsa! Are you there? Mother? Father?
Elsa, we were so worried.
Why would you come here? I went to pick flowers for you to sell and maybe earn something, but I got lost and just huddled under a tree. I'm so sorry. Oh, sweetie, it's all right. We don't need the money if it costs us your life. You mustn't come here again.
Elsa nodded, but didn't tell her parents about her strange encounter and went home puzzled. The next day, she was deep in thought.
That man was so kind to me, but he seemed terribly ill. Should I check on him? Father's busy in the fields. Mother is at the nursery and they'll return home late. Tim and Ben are always out playing till sunset, so I guess I'll go.
She raced up the hill and struggled through the icy winds. Elsa knocked on the door expectantly.
Hi, I'm the girl from...
What do you want?
To thank you for...
You already did yesterday. Bye.
Well, wait! Don't just leave me out here. Do you live here alone? Oh, dear. Here you go.
You're still here. What's this?
Soup. To heal your cold. Please, have a little bit.
The man looked at the soup. He was really sick and the warm liquid tempted him. It's delicious. Elsa was thrilled and chattered away amiably while the man silently ate, listening to her lively chatter with a frown on his face.
Oh, I should leave, Mr.
Alfred.
All right, Mr. Alfred. I'll visit you tomorrow.
But why?
Bye!
Elsa smiled gleefully and hurried on home, reaching just before her family. In this way, she would visit Mr. Alfred every day. She felt a strange feeling of contentment whenever she was with him. Mr. Alfred initially tried ignoring her, but then found himself enjoying her sunny presence. Eventually, he started to show and teach her new and marvelous things, and would read her beautiful stories from his books. I want to give you something. He went in and returned with a tray of scrumptious treats. This is something that I love. Toast with goat cheese and honey.
Oh, I love it too. No one in my family seems to like it.
Mr. Alfred and Elsa soon grew close, and a strong bond began to form between them. In this way, 2 years passed, and Elsa turned 18. One day, a terrible pest infestation destroyed all the fields of Elsa's village.
How do we grow the crops again? We will need new seeds immediately.
But we don't have the money to buy them.
During her visit that day, Elsa told Mr. Alfred all about the disaster.
With less food, some people will even starve.
He looked at Elsa's forlorn face and left the room. Here!
Why? It's full of gold coins and jewels.
Elsa, give this to the farmers, but only secretly. It should be enough for them to save their crops. Elsa, though surprised, agreed to his request. She divided the lot into separate bags, leaving them at the various farmers' doorsteps. They were incredibly astonished.
Mr. Alf, I've done it. The farmers were really glad.
Thank you, Elsa. I'm sure even my wife would be glad.
Your wife?
He smiled at her astonishment. I will tell you a story. Long ago, I was rich, but cold and a greedy man. My beloved wife Olivia had a heart of gold, but I never took any of her kind advice.
one New Year's Eve, we were all celebrating with guests in the house. Enjoy yourselves as much as you want.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Huh? What is it?
Please, I just wanted some warm shelter and food for the night.
Go away! You're ruining the celebration!
Darling, please. She is hungry and freezing. Let's help her.
No means no! Go away!
At that moment, the winds blew harder and the old lady transformed into a fairy.
You're as cold-hearted as the ice. Your wife, however, is extremely kind. You don't deserve her love, and you don't deserve the pleasant life. I curse you to a life of eternal winter, and your wife to a long slumber. Once you are truly sorry for your wicked ways, she will awake. And know this: hidden truths will reveal themselves when the curse is broken.
And with that, the frost poured over our land like a frozen wave.
Oh, no! My sweet baby! Take her away from here! Save her, please!
Soon, she went into a deep sleep, and my baby, I've searched for her, but never been able to find her.
Oh, how sad! You aren't a bad person. You have such a kind heart. Your wife will definitely wake up. Can I see her?
When they entered the icy chamber, Elsa saw a lovely lady, peaceful and calm as she slept in an ice casket.
This is Olivia. Sweet Olivia, I am so sorry for the way I had behaved. I regret all my terrible ways, and Elsa here has taught me how beautiful love and kindness can be. If only you would wake up.
Oh!
Huh?
The spell broke, dispersing all the frost from the wood. Flowers bloomed graciously all over the now warm mansion.
Alfred?
Olivia, you're awake.
Where are we?
Alfred, through his tears, explained all that had happened, and Olivia slowly remembered about the curse.
Is that our daughter?
No, that's Elsa. She's a kind little girl who has been visiting for these 2 years.
But the 3 little brown dots on her jaw, see? Just like mine.
What? But why haven't I seen them before? Oh!
Hidden truths will reveal themselves when the curse is broken.
Suddenly, Elsa heard her mother's voice.
Elsa? Elsa! Mother, here! Oh, Elsa! I told you not to come here. Madam Olivia? Oh, Ali!
The 2 women cried as they saw each other, and Elsa stood there completely baffled.
How do you know my mother? Oh, Elsa, you see, in truth, Madam Olivia is your real mother. They are both your real parents. What? I took you away years ago for your own safety, but just couldn't tell you the truth.
But we really do love you as our own daughter.
I know.
Elsa teared up and hugged Ali.
Elsa?
Mother?
Our sweet daughter!
And so, Elsa began to stay with her real family, Of course, she would visit Allie, George, and the twins frequently and didn't love them any less. But she was happy to have finally found a place where she felt she belonged.